Hope you're doing well. I slept on my arm. Weird. And now it kind of feels weird. Like when I move it in certain ways. So I'm definitely getting old. When this is the second time I have injured myself by sleeping. So that's awesome. And my girlfriend reminded me of that. Today we were out and she was like, "You've got gray hairs." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know." And she's like, "No, you've got a lot of them." And I'm like, "Thanks, babe. It's really helping my self-esteem." But, yeah. So, along with that whole thing, I've been thinking lately about how, something needs to change a little bit in my life. And, it's kind of just been coasting. It's like when I first got diagnosed with the diabetes, I took it super seriously, and I made some improvements. I lost a bunch of weight, and I feel like I was in really good shape. And then me and the girlfriend had a blip, and then I kind of just fell off. And then I don't know if you get comfortable. You get comfortable with these chronic diseases, and then it's just part of your life. And so I feel like I need to get back to kind of that extreme sort of thing. Because I saw a friend of mine who, to be fair, she has type 1 diabetes, which is completely different. They're almost two different diseases. She's talking about how, she's losing her eyesight. And then another friend of mine who also was having trouble with his eyesight. But again, he's type 1 diabetic. If you're not familiar with the two genres of the diabetes, you have type 1 and type 2. Type 1 is where your body attacks your beta cells. Your beta cells are what produces insulin naturally. Whereas type 2 is where I've read conflicting things, but it seems to kind of just be your beta cells are weakening or dying off or just not working properly. And to some extent, according to research, according to books and doctors, to some degree you can reverse type 2 diabetes. Maybe not all the way to the point where you're not diabetic, but to the point where your body operates a little better. And so what little insulin you can produce is better received by the body, to the point where you may or may not need medication, but you still have to maintain kind of these strict guidelines of what you can eat and how much activity you need in a day to kind of burn up all the blood sugar you got going. So, that, I've been thinking about that, and I'm just I feel like I've been spinning my wheels a lot the last couple of years. Really, it's just kind of I just feel I had a really good year. I want to say that was 2021 or 2022, where I was trying really hard, but it just feels like lately I've been catching myself, giving myself psychic damage with this stupid fucking thing. I get caught watching reels and shorts, and I get almost nothing out of most of them. It's mindless entertainment, and I hesitate to call it entertainment a lot of the times. Every now and then, there's some good nuggets of knowledge, and every now and then there's something that's legitimately funny that'll make you laugh. And then every now and then I see some hockey clips that are wow, that was cool to watch, and I see some more interesting. It knows me. It knows what I want to see, and it's giving me stuff. But what I want to see is not. I don't know. It just feels empty and hollow, and it's there's a term for it, or there seems to be a term for it that the kids are using on the internet. God, I feel so old when I talk like that, but I keep seeing people you just want to go home and rot, ROT. You're just laying and and I don't fucking want to do that. I don't want to. If that's your thing, hey, great. Not great. No, you shouldn't want to do that either. You don't need to be a hustle culture bro, but sitting on our phones this is garbage. There is some good stuff here, yes, but most of it is garbage, and you know that, and I know that, and we both know that, and it's was like, what could we be doing differently, better, getting off this, so that way the real world is not so like, I don't know. It's like, you just want to retreat back home and like look at my infinite feed of bullshit. And it's like, no, I don't want to do that. I want to go home and read books and play with my fucking war dollies. Orcs. It's upside down on purpose. Yes, I know. That's the joke, because orcs are stupid. Orcs is best. Yeah, so when I started playing Warhammer, that really helped. I think my attention span to a large degree, because it was something I was doing that was outside of screens, and it's so brutally complex that you have to be present. Like, you can't be like elsewhere, and you can't be scrolling your phone while your opponent makes his turn. There's just so much happening that you have to like keep track of, and so like that has been helpful, I think, to some degree. And building the Warhammers, again, that's working with my hands. I hate to say working with my hands, because I have big bear claws. Like, I don't know how to show you. Like, here's a Pringles can, and like my hand can almost wrap big ass gorilla palms over here. It's just like, it's very hard to do model work with bear claws. It's difficult, but I enjoy doing it. To some degree, I'm not ever motivated to do it, and so I'm just thinking about like all the time I waste on this dumb shit. If I was doing something with my war dollies, or if I was doing micro workouts, you think about mobility work that you can kind of just do throughout the day, and like you can't really do too much of it. Like, yeah, you can, but like not really. You think about simple things, little stretches, and stuff that just feels good when you're just like, oh yeah, get this up and over. Yeah, little things. There's so many of those little things that you could do throughout the day. Could do, remember gym class? And then backwards circles. Yeah. Okay, now we're doing it. And just, hand stretch things. That's not a hand stretch thing, but you can grab your fingers here and just ball straight down. And you feel a stretch up in here, like that. That's good stuff. And you could do that instead of, checking your phone and looking at bullshit, and, get into a deep squat, and you open all that stuff up. Just, I don't know. So I just been thinking about, how do I get away from this? At one point I did an experiment, and I might just go back to that. So let's see here. Let's go settings. So this is on an iPhone. So I'm on an iPhone, and you go settings, and where is it? It's under accessibility, maybe. I'm trying to find it. It's this thing that you can do that display and brightness. That's not it. There's this thing you can do that makes your phone black and white. And once I find it, it's in here somewhere. No, it's control center. It's not that. Where are we looking for? So I did this once, and when I did it, it reduced my screen time by like a shitload. Date and time. I feel like it's in this menu. iPhone storage, picture-in-picture, AirDrop, CarPlay. It's not that. I thought it was under accessibility. Let's just look at that slowly. Display and text size, differentiate color, classic invert color filter. Okay, so here we go. So we're gonna go to our settings here on the iPhone, and we're gonna go to this one that says accessibility on the iPhone. Click. You're doing this with me. Don't. You're doing it with me. Okay. And then under accessibility, we're going display and text size. And then we're going to scroll down to color filters, and we're going to switch that to on, and then that will turn our phone into grayscale. You can select a couple different things: red, green filter, green, red filter, blue, yellow filter, color tint. We're doing grayscale. And now, close that up. Now our phone is in black and white. And now your phone is less interesting to you. So like, here we go, we're pulling this guy up. Let's pull up some shorts. Like, let's just scroll through some of this stuff. It looks a lot less interesting, doesn't it? When it's black and white. It's not as good. It's not as good. And it's easier to just say, I'm not watching it. It's all bullshit. So, make your phone black and white. Do it right now. Pause this video. Make me black and white. I'll make all my videos black and white. So you don't get the shiny. Because my videos are so colorful that I know it's like when you're a little kid and there's cereal and there's so much color happening in this frame. So much color. There's knocking shit over. There's red. There's white. There's beige. Black and mostly pale. I guess I'm kind of tan right now, but anyway. Yeah, so that's an easy thing to do. It's nice out. We're gonna take the dog for longer walks until it gets, well, I guess it's actually really hot, but like, it's not that bad. I can be outside for 20 minutes at a time. It'll be fine. You know, take the puppy for extra long walks. I have not, you saw, if you watched my stupid arbitrary goal thing, all 17 of you, not stretching enough to do that, you know, get back into the daily stuff. And I think I'm gonna go buy one of those phone jails that you stick your phone in and you say like, don't let me into this thing for like 20 minutes because I've got a watch. So if anybody calls me, I can just answer on my watch, which is weird to think about. It's like, one day you're gonna be able to answer your phone on your watch. And you're like, okay, whatever, Grandpa. It's like, this is real now. I got my watch, and if you call me, I could push a button and we could talk through my watch. So, yeah. Yeah. Rambles. I feel like I used to be able to ramble better. I could still kind of ramble. I just need to get like going on a topic, but it's neither here nor there. The main thing is that the main thing is the main thing. But the main thing right now is getting my shit together. Put it all in a backpack. And here we go. Doing whatever you do when your shit's together. And then staying on that path. That's it. That's all I gotta do. It's easy. It's not easy. It's simple. But not easy. So, you know, get back on the low carb diets. Cutting out the soda again. Fell off that soda wagon super hard, but I haven't fallen off the energy drink wagon. I have not had an energy drink in over a year now, so that's good, because I was addicted to those things. But I have noticed I have replaced the energy drink addiction with these things, which they are much better for you, but financially, they're only a little cheaper, so I need to stop drinking 2+ of those a day, and just get back to good old-fashioned water. So, yes, are you with me? At least for July, like, let's make our phones black and white for the rest of July. Let's drink some more water. Let's go on longer walks, more frequent walks, and do some stretching stuff. Like, that's just 3 things, right? It's easy. It's doable. That's 4 things. Black and white, water, walking, yeah, stretching. It's 4 things. That's not that hard, right? That's just 4 things. Like, you could do 4 things. You're an adult. You can park your car a little further back. You can carry around a fucking water bottle. You can turn your phone into black and white mode. Let's, you know, it's not 75 hard or whatever, but like, whatever. Like, just don't do the worst thing, and your life will improve little bit by little bit. Yeah, are you with me? Are you with me? There is some bullies coming for your phone, and he's gonna turn it black and white, unless you fucking do it. I'm not actually gonna do that, because that would take a long time to go find all you fuckers and be like, give me your phone. How do I do this again? I forgot. Pull up that video. What's your passcode? Okay, I'm in. Okay, now I'm going black and white. That's what I would do. Cause I'm very big. If you saw, look how big these hands are. Look how big. So big. Look at these fists. I'll have you know that I have a speed bag in my garage, and I use it like 4 times a month, so I can. That's your face. Violence. Please don't report this video for violence. Violence against the microphone. I'm sorry, Mr. Microphone. ASMR. Anyway, that's all I got today. That's where my head's at. That's where I'm focused. That's what I'm thinking about. So, 4 simple things. Starting, did the black and white, got my water, took the dog for a walk before I started recording this video. There's another thing. Stretching. I'm gonna stretch after this while this video renders. Got you. Boom.